Master in English 1. New CNA Platinum 1 midterm test is a production of CNA, Cultural Norte-Americano, São Paulo, Brasil. All rights reserved. Listen to 5 people talking about climate change. Choose from the list, A to H, what each speaker has to say about the issue. Speaker 1.
50 years ago, it would have been very difficult to do something about climate change. But new technologies and new discoveries we've made in energy production already enable us to drastically reduce CO2 emissions. We could bring the usage of fossil fuels down to almost zero if we wanted to.
Speaker 2.
If you bring your dog to live inside the house with you, you're going to have to deal with its fur getting everywhere. It's going to pee on the floor and chew up your shoes. As far as the planet is concerned, we are the dog living inside the house and making a mess. Best we can do is educate ourselves, but a civilization this big will always do a lot of damage to the environment.
Speaker 3.
It really baffles me that people can still deny climate change. I mean, can't you see the signs? Ice caps melting, temperatures rising everywhere, and there are still those who insist on saying it's nothing. Big oil companies denying climate change I can at least understand. They know it's happening, but they lie because they need to sell oil. What about regular people who claim there's nothing going on? Those are the ones who make me really angry. How can they be so daft?
Speaker 4.
Some say climate change is this big threat to our existence on this planet, but I try not to be so radical. I mean, it's bad that it's happening, but it would be unnatural for us as a species to try to revert it right now. We'll handle it as part of our own evolution as a society. Imagine if 100,000 years ago, someone said we had to leave the caves and start learning how to domesticate animals and grow our own food. It would have been wise, but the timing would have been wrong. And who knows if the aftermath will be all bad. Sure, ocean levels will rise and the temperature will go up a few degrees. But on the other hand, new lands that are covered by ice today will become fertile and habitable.
Speaker 5. If you think climate change is nothing to worry about, I suggest you take a look at our neighbor, Venus. It was once like Earth, but a runaway greenhouse effect caused by excessive CO2 in the atmosphere turned the planet into an inhospitable inferno. The oceans evaporated and the planet essentially died. And Venus didn't even have billions of humans burning fossil fuel to accelerate the process. The same could happen to Earth if we don't act. Fighting climate change is the single most important challenge our civilization has ever had to overcome.